Morsk.
I'm not sure I've ever said this before, and I don't know if I'll say it again, but it is a pleasure to follow the noble Lord Adonis, and he shouts at the government even more than I do, which I welcome. I agreed with every word that he said, and it's a credit to the noble Lord Alton that he's managed to unite the Lords Blencathra and Adonis. That really is quite remarkable. And in fact, of course, this debate is remarkable. Incredible number of powerful, principled, passionate speeches from all around the House. You have united the House on this matter of principle. And it shows that this is not about politics, this is not politicking, this is about ethics and morality and having a clear conscience and actually making sure that we behave as a democracy should, which is that we abhor issues like genocide. We abhor the fact that people are being murdered, tortured, imprisoned, and we really ought to be speaking out on it. For me, it's about operating as an enlightened nation, and I feel quite often, I'm afraid, we fail at that as a nation. But here we have the chance to actually put it right and do something about it. I would like to say that when we talk about genocide, we ought to talk as well about ecocide, and that is about large-scale destruction of the environment, large-scale ecological damage. And although it's not as obvious, that is actually a slow genocide. It actually drives people away from their land, it makes them poor, it gives them terrible, fewer opportunities and terrible lives. And we should accept that when we do that sort of damage, and we do it in virtually every act in our lives, we in some way we impact on our environment, we impact on the rest of the world, and when we do that we actually can damage the health and well-being of other nations and other peoples who live in the places where we get our food or we get our minerals for our phones. So we really ought to think very carefully about how we operate as individuals and as a nation. Now, Amendment 3C gives a route to raise genocide crimes in Parliament and ensures that we don't make dodgy deals with murderous regimes. And it shows effective cooperation as well between your Lordship's House and the other place. And so congratulations to everyone who's been involved in this, particularly to the noble Lord Alton, who has carried us all along in his wake. And it's actually making it easy for us to do the right thing. Remember that, this is the right thing. This isn't about politics, it's actually about honesty and kindness and generosity and being good people. Now, having said all that, I would want to pass something much, much stronger than this, but I do accept that it's been tough getting even this far, and so I also urge all noble lords to vote for this amendment.